We have got the whiteboard back again. This is going to be a bit more of an educational video to demonstrate the importance of getting enough protein in, especially if you are skinny fat and you want to lose your body fat. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jody and I help you change your beliefs so you can change your body, your health, and your life. This video, I want to discuss protein, and in particular, I want to talk about something called the thermic effect of food. Now, if you are skinny fat, protein is obviously going to be important because your main goal should be to build muscle. That is what is going to help you get a tighter, leaner body. And in the process of building muscle, you should be losing your body fat as well if you have your training and your nutrition aligned. Now, when it comes to your nutrition, if you're skinny fat, you can actually make a lot of progress, i.e. losing body fat, building muscle, whilst eating at your maintenance calorie intake. But whilst you're doing this, it is super important that you are training right and eating enough protein. Now, one of the biggest reasons that protein is going to be so important for you is that it is the building block of your muscle tissue, right? So in order to build muscle, you need the training stimulus, but then you also need the nutrients in order to build that muscle. You need to be getting enough protein to help you get the results you want from your training. But then when it comes to fat loss, what you have to understand, when you're eating at your maintenance calorie intake, your body is dynamic, right? And your energy requirements are dynamic. They are changing every single day. So even if you aim for your maintenance calories every single day, it doesn't necessarily mean you will be eating at your true maintenance energy needs every single day. So your energy needs change on a daily basis. And one of the things that will obviously come into play with this is your workout. So your exercise activity forms about 10% of your total daily energy expenditure, which means on workout days, you're going to expend more energy than what you will on rest days. But I don't want you to think too much about it, like you have to calculate extra on workout days and then do less on rest days. Like, you can cycle your calories like that. I do like that method for some people, but not everyone. But if I say eat at maintenance every single day, don't worry about figuring out what your exercise calories burned are and stuff like that. Just calculate your maintenance calorie intake, stick to that, and that is how everything works, right? Because naturally you're going to burn more energy some days, and so you might end up with a deficit that day, and then other days you might end up in a little bit of a surplus to help with muscle building. So that is how it all works. It kind of takes care of itself, so you don't have to go super deep and make things complicated. Now, something else that comes into play in terms of your energy requirements every single day is the thermic effect of food. Now, when it comes to the macros, protein, carbs, and fats, they all have a different thermic effect of food. So the thermic effect of food is basically the energy cost of processing each of these macronutrients within your body. So you will eat some protein, you will eat some carbs, you will eat some fats. They have different processes they go through within the body to be digested and absorbed. And not just that, like after they're absorbed, what happens to those molecules, right? All of that costs energy, and the energy requirements are different depending on what macro you're eating. Now, when it comes to carbs and fats, the energy needs don't actually make a significant difference. But when it comes to protein versus carbs and fats, the thermic effect of food does make a significant difference. I forgot to say before, the thermic effect of food takes up around like 10 to 15% of your total energy expenditure every single day. But that doesn't really matter, like it's just so that you know. I've put some numbers up here just so you can see what I'm talking about and how it matters. So with protein, the thermic effect of protein is around 20 to 30%. For carbs, it's around 5 to 15%, and it really depends on how complex the carb is. So simple carbs are around 5%, more complex carbs are around 15%. And then with fats, because they don't really go through a lot of processing within the body, like a fat molecule is pretty much just stored as fat, it's only around 0 to 3%. So what that looks like, if you eat around 300 calories worth of protein, just pure protein, you're going to end up with only 240 calories because you've spent around 60 calories processing that protein within the body. And when it comes to carbs, if you eat 300 calories worth of pure carbs, then you're going to be left with 285 calories. And if you eat 300 calories of fat, then you'll probably be left with around 300 calories. So this is why making sure you are hitting your protein target every single day is important, not just to help you build muscle, not just to help you feel full, but also because it's going to have a decent impact on your energy expenditure, and that is going to help with the fat loss side of things. Now again, very important, no one is going around calculating, like taking off the energy for processing and like figuring out these numbers. You don't have to. This was just to show you that it is actually important to hit your protein target. You don't need to overcomplicate anything. Calculate your maintenance, calculate your protein, aim to hit these targets. Carbs and fats, you have a little bit more flexibility. Carbs will help with your energy in the gym though, so they are important to eat. Fats are essential to the body though as well, so even though like this thermic effect of food isn't very good when it comes to fats, you shouldn't limit fat because that's going to impact your health overall, especially when it comes to your hormone health. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, and I will see you in the next video.